It involves a falling price auction, which means the price continues to plummet until the quantity reaches zero and the price locks. Regardless of when you call to register your bid or added that item to your basket, everyone pays the final low price, plus your postage, unless you're a Freedom member. It's an amazing opportunity for Freedom members. Fantastic low prices plus no postage. Now, if you're not a Freedom member, you'll pay $4.95 postage on every item you bid for. But as a Freedom member, you get unlimited standard delivery on every item you purchase from any Hochanda show, including Craft Price Drop. Plus, Freedom members also get selected discounts and offers. So why not join Freedom now? Get all the Craft Price Drop deals here and pay no postage. Freedom costs just $6.97 per month. Just add that number 88888 to your basket and continue bidding. Craft Price Drop, the new, exciting way to shop here on Hochanda.
The fantastic Pebeo gilding waxes are made from very fine metal particles coated with wax and acrylic resin. These produce a high quality finish on many surfaces including metal, wood, glass and are perfect for many crafting projects. These 30ml pots are available in 5 unique colours. To stock up, go to hochanda.com.
Hello there, good morning. I'm not going to shout too loudly because it's Sunday morning, but of course you're in the right place if you fancy bagging a bargain, because of course it's Craft Price Drop and we bring you live shows every single day, 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the evening and online at 11 o'clock. Now I know lots of you tuning in and viewing already. I know Heather's out there, Nigel's out there, Rachel you're watching too as well, and Kerry too. No, there's lots more out there, so it's good to have your company so bright and early. Now of course we might have new viewers tuning in, and if we do, it's good to have your company too. Let me explain to you what we've got going on here, because this is Craft Price Drop where we do things a little bit differently here. We're talking falling price auctions, and what that means is we're bringing those prices down for you. We never put the prices up at Craft Price Drop, they always go in one direction, and that is going down. Now the details on your screen will look very familiar to our regular shows on Hochanda, so we'll start off at the top of the screen as you can see there with your item number, and this is our first live auction, so if you fancy getting involved already you can do. Price on your screen there is your start price, and that's what you would pay to get hold of the elements within each of those particular auctions. So on this occasion we're talking Spellbinder's dies, and you'd normally be paying £87.21 for what I'm about to show you. Got the description there as well to give you a little bit of an idea of what we've got in this bundle, but don't worry, I will take you right the way through it so you can see exactly what you are getting involved with. But then you all have also got that start price, and now at price. This is the important one. That is the one where you will see that price dropping down, and that price will continue to drop until all of our allocations have been taken. Just like this, price is already dropping down as you can see. Now if you're wanting to get a hold of anything, get involved nice and early, but don't worry, you will pay the lowest price along with everybody else. So when that last person gets involved, then that price is locked in and everybody pays that lowest price. But word of warning, keep an eye on what happens below that price, because we'll have the quantities come up at some stage. Sometimes we don't have huge quantities of these, and of course once that price is there, then it's a price that you're happy to pay, and you've also got that quantity which might be single figures. We get incredibly busy, so get involved nice and early, and rest assured you will be paying the lowest price. So shall we have a look at what we've got with this particular deal? Well, we've got some fabulous dies, and these are very useful dies too as well. We're talking Spellbinders, and we're talking shapeability dies. We've got medallions, 3 ornamental crests, pennants and spirals, and it's a lovely collection. You've got large dies featuring here, so of course that starting price of £87.21 is definitely definitely warranted. Large dies that you're going to be using possibly every single day, and they're gorgeous elements. I love the fact that you've got kind of arched tags with these, you've got concentric shapes with these, so you can mat and layer. You can get the exact tag that you're wanting for that particular card or project that you're working on. Then you've got frames. You've got elements in here, accents, corners, areas that are going to emboss, not only cut. And of course, you've got the usability where you can cut, emboss, or even stencil through these as well. Absolutely beautiful designs, I'm sure you'll agree. What's the price on your screen there? We need to get that price dropping. It's already dropped down a little bit. Let's get those chevrons involved. Let's get a price plummet in play to bring those savings down. And incidentally, here at Craft Price Shops, sometimes we see savings as much as 60%. Sometimes it can go to 80%. But I never know where we're going with it. And I learned just at the same time as you did. But look at that for a drop already starting. £49.65. That is a brilliant deal. Less than £50, you were going to get these fabulous dies that just a few moments ago you were looking at £87.21 paying for them. Should we have a look at them in closer detail? Which one shall we look at first? Works out to £12.42 per set. So let's start off with those tags. These are beautiful. These are dies that are going to actually cut right the way around, which I know sounds a little bit daft to say, but sometimes they don't have an outside cutting edge. Here you've got concentric shapes. Beauty of this one, then, what you can actually do is you can use it to create your cards. So you've got the ability that if you're scoring your card, taking this above the score line, and you'd actually have a folded card in that shape. But you can see here those fabulous shapes, matting and layering with these, absolutely beautiful. Large areas, also if you're using your pretty papers, then you're not going to lose any of those designs. And of course, you could be using them alongside embossed papers, perhaps that you're embossing yourself. Nice, simple designs. Margaret, I think you're already involved with these, so it's good. Kathy's already in. Laura, you are in too as well. I hope you're all Freedom members, ladies. Then you're not going to have to pay a penny more with your post and packing. Second set that we've got here, again on that wedding theme with these, but to be honest, I'd be using these all year round. These are beautiful. This time, you've got that outside cutting edge. You've also got that inner cutting edge as well. So with these, you've got lots of possibilities. Oh, let's get hold of those. So you've got that outside frame. Again, you could be using that to cut your card. You could actually be cutting in, because this particular one hasn't got an outside cutting edge, but of course teamed up together it would turn it into a topper, and then you've got your centre accent there as well. Did you hear what was going on there? The music changed, the chevrons were back, the price has dropped again. £38.56 now we are looking at for these dies. Beautiful dies, lots of elements in there and lots of usability. So now we've dropped below that £40 price, which means we're way below £10 per die. And some of these dies are big dies, and that price is continuing to fall. And it will continue to fall until we get that last opportunity taken up, snapped up by one of you out there. We are very busy this morning. It's good to have your company. So often I'm here at 7 o'clock with Craft Price Shop. More often than not, I'm here at 11. But it's really good to have you joining. Look at that. We've only got 14 of these. Now, when we're looking at prices like we've got on the screen, way below half price, this is when we start getting really, really busy. Now we're down to 13. Now that's going to be unlucky for some, because we could have 14 people wanting to get involved. So that final person is going to miss out on these. So, yeah, you need to get in there nice and early. Now, of course, we've mentioned lots of names already. They've got involved nice and early, and that means that they are going to be paying the lowest price. They're now sitting back and relaxing because they've checked out their baskets, but they can just sit and watch that price drop down and watch that quantity drop as well, because they know that they are in with this deal and they're going to take advantage. Chevrons are back. Where are we going with this price? Let's have a little, oh my goodness, £8.14 per die set. And don't forget that within these bundles you've got more than just 4 sets of, we've got 4 sets of dies, but you've got the individual dies with these as well in those packets. So you've got 18 dies in total. So where did we get to? We got to our square frame. Let's have a look at this one. Now this is a beautiful one. Again, you've got lots of elements that give you choice on how you're going to work with these. Now this very Art Deco style frame, again, you could use that portrait or landscape. This one is going to cut out as well. It's got an outside cutting edge, so you're going to get all that fabulous detail. But in the centre, you haven't got a cutting edge. Keep an eye on those quantities. We've only got 8 left with these, and we're just a little over £32 for all of these. This is going to leave a panel in the centre, which means that you can actually create a fabulous area for stamping and maybe add in your embellishment. Or you might want to take this die and actually emboss a swirly design, as you can see there. You've finally got your accent as well. Your your accent, of course, it's forming part of that die in the centre there, but it could top and tail, it could go in corners. We've only got 5 chances for you to get involved with these. Oh my goodness, we are so busy. Busy, but the price is still going down. We've still got quantity available. We've still got the ability for you to get involved. And if you're watching us online, Terry, you've just taken it down to 4. Good call. Oh, sorry, I do apologise, Kerry. Good call, because this is a fabulous set. There's nothing within this set at all that is saying one specific occasion, and that's what I like about this. The usability, the versatility. You could use it all year round for all sorts of occasions. Birthdays, anniversaries, get well, sympathy, Christmas, dare I say it, as we just get into the early stages of June. But you are going to be able to create fabulous bases over and over again. I've actually got some of the die cuts here as well, so you can see the gorgeous lacy designs that you're going to get with these, or that Art Deco look, should I say. Lots of open areas that you're going to be able to have those gorgeous papers showing through. You've got little frames, of course, you're going to be able to create those, and those gorgeous wrought iron accents as well. Only got a couple of these left. You are loving these. Good to have your company, and you are in the mood for a bargain, I can tell. So we're going to bring you lots during this hour, but we're going to be saying goodbye to this auction very soon, because I know we've got lots of people on the website and on the phone lines too, and I know the last 2 opportunities are going to get snapped up. Let me correct that, the last 1 opportunity. Now, who's going to lock in that deal? Who's going to get that price locked in? Could it be you? Perhaps it could be. If you're thinking of a price point and you're thinking, well, do you know what, I was waiting for it to drop to a low £32, really, do you want to miss out on this for the sake of 21 pence? I certainly wouldn't want to. It's gone.
Price lock.
And I think it was you, Patricia, that locked in that price. So everybody say thank you to Patricia, because that's a fabulous price. £32.21. But of course, that's dies. You might not have a die cutting machine. You might not be ready to start die cutting, but have a look at these. Lots of people, when they get involved with crafting, and I'm thinking back to my early stages of crafting many moons ago, and stamping is one of the areas where we quite often get started, because of course you've got gorgeous artwork. If you're like me and you can't draw, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler, but I love to use stamps, where I've got a fabulous artist giving me the ability to create gorgeous pieces with those sketched out designs. Now, I'm sure you will know the name of Sheena Douglas, been crafting for many years, an accomplished artist who brings us wonderful designs and elements that she just knows what we need before we know it ourselves. And this is a brilliant collection, and I'm thinking about Father's Day with this one, because you've got some wonderful elements in there. Do you remember those jam jars? My dad used to have loads of jam jars with nuts and screws and bolts and all sorts in there. Some of them were rusty. I don't know why he kept them, but they were there, and that's kind of one of those memories that I have of my dad. All these fabulous stamps work with the dies alongside. So let me explain. You've got sets of stamps. These are perfect partners to work alongside the dies. So what you can actually do is cut out your die element. Do suggest Sheena's stamping card for that, and then you can actually stamp those stamps out. What you do need to do when you get hold of these is just trim around the edge, and as long as you're using these with your rocker blocks, then you don't have to worry about mounting them onto that cushioned foam, or you can just pop them onto your acrylic block. But that price on your screen there is your start price for all of these. £56.94 is what you'd pay normally if you were going to go for these 3 sets of dies, 3 sets of stamps with these as well. Shall I explain to you how we get that price? Because obviously we've got different prices with the different elements. Add them all together and we've got that start price. So this is how we get that price. £56.94 is broken up over 3 sets of dies, which are £12.99 each, and 3 sets of stamps, which are £5.99 each. So it all comes together at £56.94. Now, of course, here at Craft Price Drop, that's our start price. It's not our end price. It's the only place where you can come where those prices are going to drop while you are watching on the screen. And here we go. I think it's time to get this auction going. If you want to get involved early, then by all means, please do. You've got the details on your screen there. You've got the item number, you've got the phone line, you've got the website, whichever way you choose to get involved. But look at that price. Straight away, £30 saving, or more than £30 saving to be fair. So that means now for each of those pairs we're looking at just, let's call it £30, because £29.36, I'm not going to be able to divide that easy, but that's almost as if you're paying £10 for each pairing that you've got there. And don't forget those dies on their own were £12.99 just for the die, disregarding the stamps. But the price is still dropping. Those quantities aren't in. We know that price is going to come down even further, because that's the rules here at Craft Price Drop. 495 at 513 if you're wanting to get hold of these. Now have a look at these dies. The jars, the fabulous bottles that you've got in there, those would be brilliant. You could actually turn them into almost like beer bottles, or maybe kind of vinaigrette bottles, or maybe those flavoured oil bottles. You could be getting all those fine details. I love this one that we've got on the edge here, which is all those fabulous teacups. If I turn down around the actual artwork, you'll be able to see there at the top as well. Paper insert that you've got gives you an idea of the artwork, but of course what happens with this, it is scaled down slightly. There's a lot of information that needs to be put on the packaging, but the actual stamps themselves are really good size. Look at those, absolutely beautiful. Now the dies that you've got are cut out certain elements from those, so it's not going to cut out every single detail, but of course it gives you something to get started. What else have we got in here? Oh, the seed packets. Oh, which way should we go? Let's look at the seed packet. This is one of my favourites in here, because this little wallet here, I think you'll be using it in lots of different ways. Now, of course, you can use it with the stamp to create your fabulously authentic seed pack, as there you could even put seeds in there. So if you are a gardener and you're kind of reaping all those seeds at the end of the season, then you could be popping them in there for next year's growing. Or you could be making little packets there that could be having, I don't know, gift cards, all sorts you could be popping in there. Price is coming down, the chevrons are back. Ooh, now where are we going? Oh my goodness, less than £25 for 5 dies and 5 stamp sets. £12.99 is what you were paying for one of those die sets. Take 2 of those and you are talking in excess of the price that we're looking at on the screen, but you're getting 3 sets of dies, 3 sets of stamps, and a whole host of creativity. Lots of elements within here. Now, if you know anybody that's got an allotment, or maybe just loves their, I don't know, could be their organic fruit and veg, or they have a passion for cooking, the final set that we've got with this one is featuring some gorgeous favourites from those allotments. I love, this is one of my favourites as well, because you've got the little plant pots on this one at the bottom there. Makes a fabulous border, a wonderful frame. You've also got the little elements there that you can add to your seed packets perhaps, and then of course you have got the dies that are going to allow you to cut out your beetroot, your carrot, your garlic, clove there as well, and lots of detail with these, so you're not going to lose any of that detail from your stamps, because the way that these work, they're going to stamp and emboss, and the lining up that you're getting from that stamp gives you true perfection every single time. Add to that the benefit that you are getting with that saving, and let's face it, what a deal. Little over £24 now for 6 elements. So brilliant value. Oh my goodness, we're going to get busy for this one now. We've only got 16 of these left. Now, of course, with the homegrown collection that Sheena brought to us, there are a lot more elements than just these dies and stamps that we're looking at here. So maybe you invested in some of the other dies and stamps at the time when she launched this deal. Perhaps these particular ones were out of your budget at the time, or it was just a case that it wasn't the right time for you to get hold of them. Well, now it certainly is the time. We're talking a little over £24 for each, well, all of these, not each of them, all of them, but the price is coming down. I'd almost worked it out in my head then, and then plummet comes back again. So I'm going to zip it for a moment. Look at that, £22.68. That's a huge saving. Look at the price, the drop that we've seen already there. So don't forget, we were talking £12.99 for one die. We were talking £5.99 for a set of stamps to work with that die. So are we £13? So is that £19-ish? Is that right? For 2 of those, so yeah, £12.99. It's about just shy of £19, isn't it? £18.98. But look at the price that you've got on your screen there, £22.68 to get everything. Rather than £56.94 that we were talking about, the price has dropped down dramatically. Huge savings. £22.68. Now, it's no wonder we've only got 10 opportunities for you to get involved with these. In fact, 8 to drop down at the same time there. And that's sometimes what we can see here, because we get so many people involved with these auctions. We get several people on the phone lines and the website all checking out their baskets at the same time. So those quantities can start dropping in huge drops. And also, you might be working with crafty colleagues. Maybe you've got a craft group. Maybe you are kind of creating classes and workshops for people. And at that price on your screen there, it might be worth considering going for a couple of sets of these. It saves time with your cutting, saves time with getting those dies around the class, and of course, you've got 3 chances to do so. last 3 chances. We're going to be looking at our next auction in the next few moments. We've got people on the phone lines, on the website. We know these are going to go. It's just a case of who are they going to go to? Who's going to be the quickest to get their baskets checked out? Because it's those people that will be taking advantage of those savings. That last person is going to lock that price in the next few moments, and if you're not already involved, then you will miss out on these. It's gone. Thanks to everyone involved.
Price lock.
So yes, thank you to everybody that got involved. That was a fabulous deal. It's really good to have your company so bright and early on a Sunday morning, because I know, excuse me, my hair's all falling down then. Go on, Hannah. Shh, don't tell. Got it. That was Hannah's hand. Now look at this. It's understandable how it's all going to fall off the counter. There's so much in this bundle. Now this is brilliant. Now this is a fabulous deal. It was designed, and I will tell you from the beginning, with this particular bundle that we're talking Zutter. Now that might be a name that you've heard of, it might not be a name you've heard of, but I will explain. They brought out a machine called the Bind It All, and I've actually got a little picture of the Bind It All on the back of the packaging here. Now this was a machine that was designed, it's a hand-operated machine, manual machine, to allow you to create some fabulous memory folders. And what they did was they brought all sorts of wonderful elements to us. Now if you have this Bind It All machine, then you are going to be able to make some fabulous 12 by 12 albums. This tool will allow you to actually use those rings that, have we got rings in here? Oh yeah, I've got them here. The rings to allow you to put all those pages together. But this is a brilliant kit for any crafter. So even if you haven't got the machine, don't worry about it, because you've got in here 12 by 12 album covers. You've actually got 3 of those, 4 of those, actually 5, 6 of those, loads of them. But these are brilliant because you could use them either as they are, or just chop into them and make canvases with them. So we've got 6 of these. I would be tempted, if we've not got the machine, to cut those straight down the front there. Then you've got 12 canvases to get crafted on. Besides that, you are going to get your fabulous punch pockets. These are brilliant as well. So again, you could be making these into your albums, and you're getting 6 of these sets. And within those sets, you have got, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets, and these are actually bound together, so they're kind of here on the, let me just show you. They open up there, as you can see, they're bound together, so you can actually use these as storage as well. So if you wanted to, you could use them for storing your 12 by 12s. It could be that your 12 by 12 projects are going in here before you actually complete your pages. A place for you to store your photos, to get yourself ready. To be honest, it's a brilliant deal. Brilliant deal, I have to say, at £39.99. Don't often see these elements come along, because that's not the price you can pay. You can see the details on your screen there, 908161. If you want to get involved, I need to go a bit taller then. If you want to get involved with this one, you can do. Now look at that price there, £19.97. Now bear in mind, as I said, if you are a mixed media crafter, 12 by 12 bases to get started on. I mean, we're talking 12 of those in here. If you chop into those albums, that's certainly what I would be doing. Of course, if you've got something like a crocodile, you could be chopping into these and making your own albums. Perhaps stitching through those pages, popping them in there. I know you're a crafty bunch out there. At that price on your screen, it's worth a punt, as we say. £19.79. We've not got huge quantities of these available. We're going to bring those quantities in for you, just so you can see exactly where we sit with regards to these. And we've only got 18. Now, the price on your screen there, that's a huge saving from that £39.99. And as I say, brilliant for you to get involved with these. I'm going to pick up one of these and show you, because the quality that you've got is impeccable. They're each individually packaged as well. So if you do want to kind of divide these up with your crafty friends, and let's face it, that price on the screen there, it's worth you both, I don't know, 2 crafty friends putting a tenner in together and getting these. But have a look at these. These are your albums, so I'm sure you will find a crafty way of using these as they are if you wanted to. But as I said here, look at that for a base. For mixed media, that is going to take all of the inks that you're wanting to use. If you're working with all those different glazes, you know, the lovely Denise brings us all those fabulous mixed media products. This is going to take a lot of liquid. If you are wanting to work with these, I would definitely consider chopping into those and making your 12 canvases. As I've said, completely trashed the pack shot there. Don't forget, the original purpose was to make those fabulous albums, which you can do if you have got the Bind It All machine. And you can see here all sorts of different ways that those are put together. 12 opportunities for you to get involved. Do you know what? I'd be getting this, and perhaps if I didn't have a need for these, I'd get them perhaps on one of those auction websites. You might even be able to sell those. Now look at these. £39.99. Oh, no way. That is way better than at half price. £13.78. Now that is brilliant value. We've got 11 chances for you to get involved. Look at that quantity. We are getting very busy for these. Now, I don't know if you've got the machine to make these into albums or whether you're going to be chopping into them, but don't forget 12 by 12 canvas bases if you're wanting to work with these. Of course, if you want, you can cut into them and make them even more. We've got 55% saving at, 65% saving at the moment. And I say at the moment because we've still got quantity and that price could quite easily continue to drop down. You are getting all of these. Quantities are dropping down. That price on your screen, I'd be tempted to go for a couple of these. Because although you might think to yourself, I don't have a need for these at the moment, there's something that definitely worth going for as time goes on. 4 chances. 4 opportunities for you to get involved. That's dropped down to 3 as I've been chatting to you. Multiples of these will be going out to people, and when you get these you'll wish that you'd actually gone for a couple of sets. 908161, there's still time to get involved. 3 chances left. 3 opportunities for you to get involved with these, and all you need to do is pick up the phone and give us a call or jump onto the website. Couldn't be simpler than that. Just make sure you're a Freedom member, because if you're a Freedom member then you don't have to worry about that post and packing. It's all part of your membership, your monthly membership. Last one, who's going to lock that price in? Is it going to be you? It's gone. I hope it was you.
Price lock.
What a fabulous price there. Now, of course, if you were involved with that auction, you'll be paying £13.78, just along with everybody else. And everybody in that auction was a Freedom member. That fills my heart with glee, because don't forget, if you're a Freedom member, you don't pay P&P. It's all part of your monthly membership. And I love it. I'm just like you. When I've got a bargain, I don't want to pay out any more post and packing than I need to. In fact, I've been known to make an order up to £70, so as I don't have to pay £2 post and packing with a website. Do you do the same? And you think, how ridiculous is that? That's why it's worth being a Freedom member. Now we're back to dies. And these are beautiful dies. Talking smaller dies on this occasion, so perhaps those are the dies we looked at earlier on from Spellbinders were a little bit too big for your die cutting machine. Now these are brand new to Craft Price Drop. I've not seen these before. Now these are nice. Now with these you've got lots of these. Now let's have a little look. We've actually got, oh no, I thought we've got 2 dies the same, but we haven't. We've got different foliage with these. Now, Spellbinders again, we are talking 5 Shapeabilities Delights die sets. We've got Sage border, we've got, where am I, Sage, there's lots of details now. Oh, there, Corner Sprigs and Basil as well. Basil! So featuring in this one, that will ring true with some people out there. Other people will wonder what on earth I'm talking about. Now, we have got 5 dies here. Absolutely beautiful. Well, 5 die sets, because some of these, you've got a lot of content. Look at all these dies featuring here. You can see the gorgeous artwork here. So you've got your basil, you've got your sage, you've got your borders, you've got your foliage. Lovely foliage corner here as well. That's going to be a useful one to have in your crafty stash. You'll use it over and over again. Little sprigs featuring there, gorgeous floral borders. 2 different sizes. These are going to make some fabulous frames. Absolutely gorgeous. Now 259361, that is the item number for you to get involved. £60.79. This is a fabulous deal. Well, it will be. We've got a problem. What's the problem? Oh, the quantity. Oh, now this is, oh, we're bringing the quantity in before we've even dropped that price. Now, that does make me nervous. We've only got 10 of these. They're brand new today. In fact, it's 9. Brand new to Craft Price Drop today. You can see there, £60.79 being our start price. Quantity has dropped down before we've even had a chance to drop that price down. But, of course, that price is going to drop. It needs to drop. It's Craft Price Drop. That's what we do here. That's what we do. Here we go, that plummet is in play. We've only got 9 chances. Somebody's got in nice and early, and I don't blame you. These are brand new. We've not seen them here at Craft Price Drop before, and instantly there. Whoa. That's how we do it at Craft Price Drop. We plummet those prices down, and it is still falling. £24.60. What an incredible price for all of these 5 die sets. Nice size dies as well, because if you've got a smaller die cutting machine, sometimes you are limited with these. Now don't forget, you've got 5, 10, 11, 13, 14 dies in total at your disposal. Now in here you've got little plant pots in here, you've got those fabulous sprigs of sage and basil. I love this. You've got the little tiny, you know, the little tab that you put in there with the name on there of the actual thing that's grown in the pot. You can tell I'm not a gardener, can't you? We need Janice for this one with her allotment, bless her. All of these coming to you, we've only got 6 chances. This is flying out. We are looking at £24.26. That is an incredible price. A few moments ago, £60.79. That's what you would have been paying for all of these. And to be honest, that's a good price because they're very usable dies. Was a good price. The chevrons are in, that means that price is coming down again. £21.98 for these, and we've only got 4 chances left. 4 people could get involved, including yourself, if you've not already gone for these. And these are going to be what we call your go-to dies. Your dies when you're thinking, I need to make something that's maybe on a garden theme or a cooking theme. Maybe you're making something that's got like a window on there. You want to be actually adding these to a kind of that window display, a bit like a kitchen window where you have all your fabulous little herbs and spices growing in the sunshine there. But you've only got 3 chances. 3 chances at less than £22. Phenomenal price. 2 opportunities. That's all that's left. We started off not that long ago. Was it 10 we started with these? Wasn't that long ago, was it? But you can see how quickly those quantities dropped down. We're down to our final chance. Don't forget, if you pop them into your basket, that's not enough for you to get hold of them. You need to be checking out your basket, locking that price in, or well, I say locking your price in, locking that allocation into your basket, and your card will not be debited until we get that final allocation taken up by somebody and getting that price locked in. But if you notice, we've still got 1 left, but that price has still come down. Still come down. That's what we do here at Craft Price Shop. While the stock, the price will drop. And it's gone. Thanks to everyone involved.
Price lock.
So yeah, if you got involved with those, you're going to love it. Ooh, looking forward to this next one. £21.68. Now, do you remember me talking about Zutta and the bind it all and making your albums? We had those big 12 by 12 boards. Well, guess what? We've got something similar, but on a smaller scale this time. So you've still got your spiral wires here. So again, if you've got your tool, then you can use these to make up these elements that we're going to be chatting about. But this time we are talking 6 by 6 in size. Again, brand new today. Similarly to the 12 by 12s that we saw a few moments ago, you've got the quality with these, brilliant quality. 6 by 6s, and again, I'll open one of these up in a few moments to show you, because you could be using these as smaller bases for your mixed media projects. You've got a set of 4 with your white covers there, and then you've got a set of 4 with your bamboo or your craft card effect with it. Oh, no, you haven't, you've got 6 of each. I forgot that these ones standing up. I was only looking down at my counter. And that's besides the spines and the wires. £34.99. 282918 is your item number for you to get hold of these. Now, these are beautiful. It's a journal making kit, so as we've mentioned, absolutely perfect for you to be working with here. Now, these are gorgeous. I'll have a look at these. Blank canvases for you to get. Oh, we're busy, busy, busy. Busy, 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 busy. Look, this is your album cover. So you can see, I know you will find a way of actually turning these into your journals. Your canny crafters, you've got fabulous ideas. And here you've got that cover, you've got that spine involved there as well, but have a look at that base. Absolutely solid base. So if you're wanting to add things like your different pastes on there, you could get your stencils involved with these as well. All those different fabulous Pebeo elements that we see, where you've got all those different I'm trying to think what the word is. It's Denise who comes and does some fabulous shows with us, where she's pouring. You know, when you're pouring all those fabulous bases on there to get some incredible results. This is going to take a lot of moisture. You could chop into these quite easily. You've got obviously your fold line there. That is a weaker point, so you could actually cut that with just a standard guillotine or a craft knife, and then you could turn these into canvases. So we are talking 12 of these covers. turn them into canvases, 24 6x6 canvases. There you go. You can use them in lots of different ways as well. Don't forget, if you've got your mixed media dies as well, so if you're working with your Gemini and your mixed media dies, they will cut through so many different types of mediums. I think you'd be able to cut through these too as well, so you could shape these too. Right, £34.99. Don't like that price. Nah, I'm going to get that price down. Let's bring that price down. So where we're going to start first, a drop at £22.45. That's good saving. That's a brilliant saving. You are getting all of these fabulous covers there. Very busy for these, lots of you getting involved, and I'm not surprised really because these are wonderful bases. Oh, we're off again. Off a bit. I just got myself settled with that price. I was just feeling quite comfortable with that price. Now, oh my goodness, now things are going to get heated up because we are talking less than £15 for all of these. Way better than half price. Way better. Now let's just have a little look because I do like to look at the packaging on these as well to see if we've got any suggestions of how you can be working with these. And there you go. That's exactly what we've got here. So you've got your instructions, so explaining to you how you can work with these. So if you have got your bind to tool machine, then you can get involved and you can make those little albums just as you can see at the top there. But what fabulous little journals you could be making with these. I know that you'll be crafting with these in a different way, perhaps, if you haven't got that binder. Now, don't forget, these particular covers are slightly different to the ones that you've seen in the packaging there. They're smaller sizes, I can tell, unless that lady's got very big hands. She might have big hands. But these are brilliant. Just gives you those ideas, a few serving suggestions of what you could be doing with these. Fabulous bases, get your paints involved, get your spritzers involved, get your all your different mixed media involved with these. And because of the bases, they're going to withstand that. You could even put these just into little canvases. Now, that's a good idea. We've had a suggestion. Who was that suggestion from? Rachel, good idea. Nice little ideas for portfolios. Could be putting some of your best work in there, couldn't you? Do you like those? Whatever you choose to put between those covers as well, it's going to be protected. Again, if you've got a crocodile, you can quite easily get a couple of holes put in place there. Get some of those ring binds, you know, the ones that clip like that? You could get those and still make 12 of those albums. 12 albums. 6 in your white, 6 in your craft card, or your bamboo as they're calling it with this particular colour. So if you wanted to use them as their albums, then brilliant deal. £14.41. That was a great, well, it's a great price. I'd be happy to pay that. I'd be involved now if I was at home. I'm in the wrong place, but there we go. But £14.41 for 12 journals or albums. We've been busy for this one already, but we're going to bring those quantities in just so you know what you're up against. We've still got 28, which is good quantity. So hopefully everybody who wants to get hold of these will get hold of them. But don't forget, as I've mentioned, if you want to chop into these, then you could actually end up with 48 6x6 bases for you to craft with. Think about that for a moment. What a brilliant deal. If you've got a special occasion coming up, maybe you're wanting one of those books. You know when you go to a wedding and people ask you to sign the guest book to pass on your congratulations to the happy couple, or it could be a birthday party, it could be any memento that you're wanting to keep for many years to come, then this is the perfect way of doing it. Price is coming down again though, 23 chances. We're getting through those quantities. You can see they're 28 a few moments ago, down to 22. Now what's that going to do? We're less than £11. Less than £11. 12 albums you could be making here, 12 planners you could be making here for less than £11. That is less than £1 per planner. Quantity's going quickly, it's down to 16 now. At that price, I'd be getting a couple of these. Can you imagine if you're organising classes and workshops, you could get these, you could be charging. Probably £20 for a morning craft session where somebody's going to learn lots of different techniques. You could use these as technique books as well, couldn't you? Making those pages, using some of those crafty techniques that you've picked up from our fabulous crafting guests here. But last 10. That's all that you've got. And you might think, oh, there's loads yet. For ages to get involved. But they are they're flying out. We've got people on the website, people on the phone lines as well to get hold of these. We're down to 7 7 chances, and don't forget some of those people will go for multiples. This is another one when you get it home, I would be considering getting a couple of sets of these. Don't forget, as I mentioned before, if you don't have a need for these, get them online. Get them on that well-known auction website. You could actually get these. I would say you could probably sell these and actually cover the cost of this bundle. And then you've got all those fabulous bases there. 4 chances. Now, Anne, is it Anne who's tempted with these? Are you managing to withhold? Oh my goodness, Anne. Your willpower is admirable, because I wouldn't be able to do it. If I was sat where you are, I would have to pick up the phone or the website. We've got 2 chances left. £10 and 66 pence. You've got 2 chances to get those 12 planners, those 12 albums. 1 chance. I'm going to lock that price in. It's going to go. I wouldn't have minded that one myself. It's one.
Price lock.
Thanks to everybody involved again, and what a fabulous price. Now, don't forget, key thing is you have to check out your baskets. You might have been sitting there watching and got so involved and forgot to check out your basket. That would mean that you will have missed out on that £10 and 66 pence price. You'll be kicking yourself if you did miss out as well. You're going to love those when they get back. Now, have a look at this. This is really, I've not seen this before, and the first thing that I noticed when I picked this up, this has got a lot of weight to it, this reel. Now, look at this. Have you ever had the situation when you can't choose a ribbon? Well, look at this, you've got all those different colours involved with this one as well. Now, with this one, now shall we unravel these 300 yards? Oh no, Hannah's just keeled over. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. 300 yards of 3mm satin ribbon. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, as I pass this through my fingers, I'm not doing a magic trick. I'm not turning these into multiple colours. You have got a whole gradient of different colours featuring on here. And these are carnival colours. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love this. Now, you can be using these. If you got that Spellbinders die earlier on, how fabulous is that going to be for your tags? Bright, sunshiny colours, perfect for the summer. Gorgeous. Nigel, you like this one? I don't blame you. The quality, I know the quality you can't actually feel, but the quality with this is brilliant. This is gorgeous. Do you know what? If you're into your crochet as well, because it's 3mm, I think you could actually use this with a crochet hook as well. Be interesting to try it. Now, let's have a look. Let's see what it looks like as a little bow. Now look at this. Ooh, look at that. Multicoloured ribbon. I love that. Very clever idea. Right, now the price you've got on your screen there, you are talking 300 metres. There's a lot of ribbon here. So £90, which is a considered purchase for anybody. So we're going to get that price down. So 300 yards, £90, 300 yards. How much would that work out per yard? What's your yardage? Is a yardage a word? I think it is. So it would work out at 30 pence, because you might look at that and you might think, £90 really? But you've got 300 yards. Now, if I was to say to you 30p a yard, you think, yeah, that's a fair price. And that's what you'd actually be paying to get hold of it at £90. So that's not a bad price considering the quantity that you've got. Now, £44 and 54 pence is the price that we're paying now. So let's divide that by 300 yards. So rather than 30 pence a yard, what are we going to be paying now? I can't work it out in my head. I have to get lovely Liam to do that. Look at him on his calculator. £44 and 54 pence, 300 yards per yard. It's now less than 15 pence a yard. We're looking at less than 50. We've got 50% saving, more than 50% saving, haven't we? I can't help myself but stroke this ribbon. It's got a lovely satin feel to it. Double-edged as well. And it's nice because you've got almost like a grosgrain effect on one side of it. Anyway, I digress. £29 and 68 pence. It now works out. Now I can start to do the maths. I'm going to round it up to £30 though, because it makes it easier for me. Now we are talking £10 a yard. So hold on, that's your yard, isn't it? £10. 10 pence. That's a way of getting the profits up, isn't it? Look at this. That's a yard, isn't it? From your nose, it is, isn't it? I think your nose to there. And in there I've got purples, I've got blues, greens, teals, and it's like a sea green in there, lovely citrusy green going into those yellows, peaches going into orange, going into that lovely pink again. All of these, beautiful. And the quantities, bring the quantities in for you now. I could sit and play with this for ages. Finger knitting as well, ooh. Right, where are we? Sorry, 12 chances, that's all that you've got with these. Now, as I mentioned, if you've got a large crochet hook, you could actually be crafting with these. You've got 11 chances now. Just doing a little bit of kind of finger knitting here. The price is coming down again at £90, being your price originally, 30p per yard. Price is coming down. The quantity is coming down as well. 11 chances for you to get involved at £26.12. Think of the fun that you can have with these. I've just been doing a little bit of finger knitting here with these, but you could be using these with your crochet. £26.12. If you've got a crochet hook, I would say, ooh, go for something like a 4mm crochet hook. You could knit with these as well. It's like ribbon. You know, quite often you can buy ribbon yarns. And 300 yards is a lot of yardage. And look at this, you could be creating, it's just very quickly and easy, just showing you there. Look at that, all those different gradients of colour. Have loads of fun with these. Plait these, get it in your hair, all sorts. Last 5 chances. That's all that we've got. I'd be going for these, definitely. Lots of different colours in there. Carnival colours, fun, sunshine, festival colours. Do you know when they do the braiding? You know when you go on holiday and you see ivory blue with those fabulous braids in their hair? School fetes. If you are braiding people's hair and you are using this, you're going to get loads of people want to get involved with these. 4 chances. £25.99 of the price is still continuing to drop. There's still time for you to get involved. 4 chances. And as I say, school fundraisers, disco at school, kids clubs, brownies, girl guides. You could be using this in lots of different ways, and the hair braiding, absolutely perfect. 3 chances. That's what you've got with these, 3 chances. That's a huge saving. We're talking about a £75 saving from that start price of £90. 851767. That is your item number. Last one. Who's going to snap it up? I hope you have, because it's a beautiful set. I hope you've got it in your basket now, and I hope you manage to get it checked out before somebody gets on the phone line. It's gone.
Price lock.
Thank you to everyone again involved in that one. That was a brilliant saving, and I think it was Janet from Liverpool that actually took advantage of that last one. So thank you for locking that prize in. What a fabulous price. 300 yards. Wow. Ooh. The word, an abundance. Now, I've not seen these before. These new today. Oh, they are. K&Co. Oh, that's a name, isn't it? Do you remember that name? Quality with K&Co. It's a company, American-based. They kind of specialise in scrapbooking originally, but of course their embellishments and the elements that they bring to us, you can use in a variety of different ways. We've got all sorts in here. Where should we start? I don't know where to start. Let's have a look at these. These are gorgeous. We've got these fabulous little tags here. You've got the little sentiments that are featuring with these as well. We've got papers with these. We've got tags. We've got all sorts. Gems, ribbons. We've got, oh, this is interesting. What's this? Oh, you're getting involved. I don't even know what this is. Oh, I'm interested. Oh, hold on. You've got tags in here. Let's have a little look. What have we got here? Oh, I see. Oh, look. That's what you're going to be able to make. Using these pieces here. Look, you're going to make us a little album here. I wondered what that was. And that's going to make all that, the frou-frou at the bottom of your hat there. You've got the little ring binders there to turn it into a little album. You've got your covers with these as well. Die-cut elements in here. You've got chipboard. You've got foiling. You've got gems. Oh, you've got all sorts. Look at all these ribbons. Look, I can't even hold all these ribbons. That's one half of your ribbons. My hands just aren't big enough. You've got another, all of those ribbons. Look at all of that. Oh, my word. Now you've got 1.2 metres on each of those. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, 2, 4, 6. 6, 12, 18, 24 designs. Oh, I'm going to show you this one. Look at this one. Has it got little chicks on? Oh, it's got little cute chicks on. Oh, these are nice. Look at that. How cute is that little chick? That would be fabulous for a little baby card, wouldn't it? Anyway, I digress. £51.99. That is a brilliant price for all of this. You've got glitter borders with these as well. Look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. Happy together. Right, we'll have a closer look at that in a few moments. Let's get this price dropping. Forgetting what we're supposed to be doing here. We're supposed to be dropping those prices down and getting you some savings. I was having a few moments of guilty pleasure. £28.67. I've got an itchy nose now. Oh, I had that the other morning. £28.67. That is your price for this deal. You've got loads in here. Let's have another look at those fabulous glittery borders, because these, you've got a variety of different sentiments. So have a look at this with love. These are self-adhesive, so you are going to be able to use these in lots of different ways. Oh, actually, they might not be self-adhesive, but anyway. Yeah, details on your screen there. £28.67. We've not got many of these. I've just been warned. We're very busy for these. We're down to our last 9 now. First time we've seen them here at Craft Price Shop. £28.67. If you want to get involved with these, you need to get involved nice and early, because you could potentially miss out on this one when we've only got small quantities. The ribbons alone, you've got 24 reels of ribbon. Down to 8 there. 24 tags in here, assorted different styles and designs. Foiling on those as well. Look at that, £24.65. Look at this, you've got a fabulous little pad here with some papers in too as well. And these are gorgeous. They're double-sided papers as well. K&Co papers. Beautiful quality. Gorgeous prints in here, floral blooms featuring in these as well. Absolutely gorgeous. £24.61, less than £25 for this pad along with everything else. Got paper borders in here too as well. Nigel, you're involved with this one. Good call. Oh my goodness, look at these. Speciality punch out pad. We've only got 5 chances. Alphabets in here. You've got flitter glue on these too as well. Die cut, pop them out. Oh, gorgeous peacocks featuring there as well. These are going to go. These are going to go. You are loving these. Those fabulous fold embellishments, double-sided as well with these. Down to our last 3. I'm not surprised. You are loving these. I wish I'd got more of these to share with you. Down to the last 3 though. Last 3 chances, last 3 opportunities. £24.57. 466 and 945. Is that price coming down again? We've got 3. 3 chances. That price has come down. Now, if it's in your basket, it's not yours. We've only got 2 chances left now. £21.79. That is your price on your screen there. Check out your basket. If that price drops down, you will get that lower price. But the key thing is we've only got 2 chances left now. If you've got these sitting in your baskets, check your baskets out. That way you know you're going to be able to take advantage of that saving. Down to the last opportunity, the last one now. Who's going to lock that price in? At £21.79. Don't forget, you've got 24 ribbons in there. It's gone, thanks to whoever took that last one.
Price lock.
Chris, I think it was you. It was a bit of a bun fight at the end. Some people missed out on that one. £21.79. Talking of buns, I can't believe I just said it's a bun fight. And look at this, we've got a cake stand as a die. Love it. That's how quickly things can go here at Craft Price. Now, have a look at this one. We've got just right cupcake stand, die cut stand here. You've got 12 dies in total. Lots of elements in here. Whoops, a daisy. So you've got your cake stand in the centre there. You've got your cupcakes. You've got your cones there as well. You've even got the elements. So you've got your cupcakes. That is 1 die in its entirety. So you're going to cut out 3 in 1 pass. You've got the icing. You've also got 3 dies there that again joined together. So you're going to get your sprinkles on top as well. Now, if we've got some suggestions in here, I think we have. A couple of little die cutting suggestions in here on how you can actually work with those dies. But the beauty is you're going to be able to create all those elements to give you these designs. So you're also going to have that larger die to allow you to cut that matte layer, which again, portrait landscape, you could be using that too. You've got the little present there, which is going to give that embossed detail of the ribbon, and the little boat too as well. £33.12. Now the details on your screen there are for this die with those 12 dies in that bundle, £33.12. 228166 is your item number on this particular one. Now if you want to get involved, you can get involved nice and early. The chevrons are in. That first price plummet is in play. I've got no idea where it's going to stop though. I do now. Less than £20. £19.76. Now Heather, you've already invested in this particular die, and thank you for your advice there. You've used it lots of different ways and it cuts beautifully, and I think that's important because you've got fine detail with these. Multiple elements, so of course, as I said, they cut your cupcakes out 3 in 1 pass, nice and easy. Then maybe add a little bit of icing. Then maybe add a few chocolate sprinkles on top. And then of course you can display them there on that fabulous cake stand too as well. And you can chop into this as well, so if you wanted to, maybe you've got other dies and you want to make it into just a one-tier cake stand, then you can do. You've got your cornets, you've got your fabulous little gift featuring down here, you've even got your little ribbon ties with these two, and of course your pretty little bow to go on the top. And you've got that larger die there that is going to allow you to cut that mat, as you can see there. £19.69. That is the price of that die at this moment in time. £33.12 is what you would have paid at the top of the show. And you could have quite easily been paying that with that item number on your screen. Get involved during this hour though, and you are going to be paying less than £15. £14.76. That is a brilliant price. You've got so many different elements within here. 12 dies in here in total for £14.72, and the price is still dropping. Rachel, I'm with you. Rachel wants cake. I'd love cake too as well. Ooh, nice blueberry muffin. Oh, now you started talking. Oh gosh, tummy's rumbling. Not having breakfast yet. Now, if you want to get involved, these are calorie-free cakes as well. And think about if you're doing coffee morning. Do you know, is it September? There's a certain charity that holds kind of a nationwide coffee morning. Coffee mornings, afternoon teas, very much on trend at the moment. Now, £14.58 is your price on this one. Oh, we're bringing the quantities in. Don't know how many we've got of these left. Oh, we've only got 9 left. That's not many at all. And don't forget, think about the versatility that you've got with these. You'd have loads of fun with these. Nigel, have you said that in capital letters, Nigel? I love cake. That should go on a t-shirt. Do you like that? I do, yeah. Do like a bit of cake myself as well. Oh, you guys, you've all got me thinking about cake now, you naughty people. Now down to our last 6, half a dozen opportunities for you to get involved with this one. Absolutely beautiful. We're having a conversation now about chefs and bakers. If you want to get involved, you can do. You can. We've got 4 chances. Price is still dropping down, even though we've got 4. I know these are going to go because we've got lots of people on the website, people on the phone lines too as well. And don't forget, during this hour we can get incredibly busy on those phone lines. So if you're looking at the price on your screen and you think, you know what, I want to get involved, fingers crossed you'll be able to get involved with this one. But if we get busy on those phone lines, sometimes the website is the best way for you to get involved. You simply click on that button. Don't worry, your card's not going to be debited until we lock that price in. So if you're thinking to yourself, you know what, £14.48, that's not a bad price. I think I might give this a go. You're going to have to be quick because we're down to that last one, the last opportunity. £14.48 for all those dies. 12 dies you've got in that die set. And you've got the versatility, you can mix and match, you can have loads of fun, and it's gone. Thanks to whoever locked that price in.
Price lock.
And there we go. The last auction, £14.48. Fabulous deal. It's been really good to have your company during this hour. As I've said, quite often I don't get to do craft price drop on the main channel, so I hope you've enjoyed your hour. Hope you've taken advantage of some of those savings, and I certainly hope you're a Freedom member, because of course all those savings you can keep in your pocket. Now I'm going to be coming up after the break with Dewberry Fabric. Can't wait to show you what we've got in that hour. Now if you've enjoyed Craft Price Drop, then do make sure you stay tuned. A little later at 11 o'clock online at craftpricedrop.com. A lovely Charlie will be coming along with even more savings for you. And then later on, he's going to be back again at 7 o'clock this evening with even more savings. So that's what we like to do. We like to bring you fabulous savings here at Craft Price Shop, but it's only for that deal. So make sure you get involved nice and early. I'm going to grab a quick slurp of coffee, and I hope you grab a drink too as well. Sit back and relax because we've got a fabulous hour coming up after the break. We have indeed. Designs by Dewberry Fabrics, fabulous fabrics and kits and patterns of all sorts. Then we're back with a one-day special 9 o'clock with Lizzie Curtis and Builder Block. And then I'm back with Kelly Cuts Paper after that.
Flexi order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hi everyone, I'm Gordon.
I'm Justin.
And
together we are Be Creative.
Justin and I formed our company just under 1 year ago to bring you new and exciting products under the Be Creative brand.
We have a fantastic relationship with Hochanda and we love to share our ideas and creation with you, our viewers.
So why not come be creative with us
Here at Hochanda.
Hochanda have yet again partnered with Creative Events to bring you Hochanda Live, the inspirational craft, hobby and art roadshow. This is a one-day event where Creative have lined up many of your crafting favourites, including Phil Martin, Stamp Addicts, Inkylicious, Be Crafty, Imagination Crafts and many more. There'll also be opportunities for you to get crafty with a fantastic selection of demonstrations and various make and takes. So come along and meet other members of the Hochanda family on Saturday the 23rd of June at Hangar 42, Bruntingthorpe, Leicestershire. Get your ticket here today and we'll see you there.